Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to start the first weekly vlog for October, which I'm very excited about because I have done weekly vlogs in October for a while now. It's my favorite month for reading because I love all the spooky vibes and all the spooky reads, so I'm very excited. But this month it will be a little bit different because I'm still in the middle of the Devabad trilogy and I really want to finish it. I don't want to take a break from it. So I hope that this weekend I will be able to finish Kingdom of Copper and then next week possibly read, what's it called? The Empire of Gold. So we'll see about that. But yeah, not so much spooky reading happening in my physical reading right now, which is kind of sad. But I have started an audiobook and I'm actually almost done with it. That is a little bit spooky, and that is Belladonna by Adalyn Grace. I have 1 hour left of that, and I must confess that it was a lot more like smutty romance with death than I anticipated. It is a little bit YA, and so the smut scene wasn't very explicit, but it was happening. And you can picture it very well. So that was interesting. I think the mystery bit is a little bit more irrelevant than I thought it would be. But it's still a fun read, and as I said, I have 1 hour left, so I will finish that today for sure, and then I will start a next book that will hopefully be like really spooky. But right now I'm not quite sure what kind of route I want to go. So I have 19 tabs open right now with possible books I could start next on audio. So I will figure that out and then I will update you.
She knew she must look hilarious in her elaborate 1900s inspired dress. That was part of the plan. Guests weren't just paying to visit the skating studio.
So a lot has happened since yesterday. I read like a maniac and I finished Kingdom of Copper last night. I gave it 5 stars. The ending was so wild, like the last 200 pages were so wild. I loved it. I will do the separate reading vlog for that series. But then after finishing that, I also immediately went into Empire of Gold, which I hope to read within the next week. We'll see about that. It is massive. It's 750 pages and I'm very slow with it, but I will also have time off. So I hope I can kind of squeeze that into this week. We'll see. Apart from that, I also finished Belladonna. I gave it 4 stars and I talked more about that in my September vlog, so I don't think I will go into a lot of that here. Just watch the September vlog if you're interested in Belladonna by Adalyn Grace. But I finished it, I liked it, it was fun, a very interesting romance between a human girl and death. So if you're into that kind of thing, I would definitely check that book out. And then I asked on a Discord server which book I should start next. I had narrowed it down to 3. And the one that won was Rules for Vanishing, which I'm very excited about. This is a YA horror, and I think it follows this like urban legend that there is this street, and when you have the keys and you do something with the street, you will get into a magical forest or something like that. I'm not quite sure. This book has been popular a while ago, but I never read it before, so I think now it's really the time to read it. And yeah, I hope it will be spooky and I will keep you updated on that one. So today is my last chill day off. It's a holiday today in Germany, celebrating the reunion of Germany basically, which is something that on the one hand is really important, because everything I'm doing I can only do because that happened in the year before I was born. But at the same time I feel like there are celebrations, but I've never been to one. And my grandma was telling me about all of these celebrations they had when it had first happened. And yeah, I think it's a weird holiday here. But no matter what, reading is going well. I'm about 180 pages into Empire of Gold right now, so I'm making good progress on that one. And I've also already started packing for my trip. Starting on Wednesday, I will go to Croatia. It will be my first time flying since the pandemic. I actually was on the plane the last time in February of 2019, so it's been a while. Actually, the last time I was at an airport was when I learned that my previous cat had passed away. So in the time span that I haven't been flying or at an airport, 2 of my cats have actually died, which is pretty crazy to me, and not really a very helpful thought. But yeah, it's gonna be fine. I'm not afraid of flying. I'm just afraid of airports, so we'll see about that. But yeah, I started packing, and I will definitely bring Empire of Gold because I will not finish that before Wednesday. But I also was very optimistic and packed another book, so we'll see. I did take Burn Our Bodies Down by Courtney Summers. I always say Summers, I don't know why. So yeah, I also listened to a little bit of the audiobook, but only maybe half an hour or something. And so far it's a bit confusing. The kind of narration technique of Rules for Vanishing is in a files format, so we have interviews and stuff like that that are presented, and right now we're listening to a description of footage of a video from a phone, so it is reminiscent of Blair Witch Project a little bit, but the names are so confusing to me right now. I just can't keep track of all of these people because yeah, you have to get around to who is who very quickly. But apart from that, I am enjoying it. I do like the vibes with the missing girl, the game, the ghost story, the lore. We'll see. I'm very hopeful I will like this book. So today is a work day. I don't think I will be reading much, and tonight I have to finish packing for my trip, which is super scary but also exciting. I'm back home and honestly I'm glad I go straight back to vacation because today was a lot, but I got something very important done, so it's good. It was good that I went today, but yeah, life sometimes is just so hard for me and for no reason at all. So I'm gonna pack now and I hope I get some more reading done tonight. So it is travel day and I'm already in my cozy travel outfit, but yeah, my train is already super late, which is not really helping with travel anxieties, but we'll see about that. I think I will still head to the train station now and just wait there. I will probably be cold. But I'm always worried that the train will arrive sooner and then I will miss it, so yeah. Let's go. So I wanted to give you a quick update because it's my last day here and I will be leaving in a minute. I'm halfway or a little bit more than halfway through Rules for Vanishing right now. I'm really enjoying it. The atmosphere is great. I was listening to a big chunk of it when I traveled here, and it was really good. I'm really enjoying it. I think that the kind of environmental creepiness is really good. It's not really like horror, but there's some pretty disturbing scenes in there, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm interested to see where it goes, and I will definitely keep you updated on that one. So it is the end of the night and the end of this vlog. Unfortunately, I did not finish any more books this week. It was a little bit more than a week. I'm still in the middle of Empire of Gold. I'm currently on page 557. So about 200 more pages to go with that, and I will finish it next week, and then I can get into the spooky books that I have on my TBR and from the library. I also have about 4.5 hours left of Rules for Vanishing. I'm really enjoying it, and I will also talk about that next week, and I will probably finish that and start a new audiobook, so we can all be excited to see what that will be. So far in October, I have finished 2 books, literally on the first day of the month. I had hoped that I would have a little bit more time for reading during my trip to Croatia, but it just wasn't in the cards for me, and that's fine. So yeah, I'll update you in a week with the second vlog, and I hope you subscribe to see that. Bye!